Today is, I can't count, day 7. Today is, maybe day 8. I think today's day 8. We started last Sunday, so that would be Mother's Day. And it's this Sunday. And it's nice outside. It's cool. One of the reasons I definitely wanted to not do this crap during the winter time. And walking down the street. We did an official, our 1 week, and most of us have lost a few pounds. One of my child is actually, his plan that he's doing is actually to build some muscle, and so he has gained a little bit. But that's because he's been eating a ton of protein, and we've all been lifting weights. We usually do a walk for our first workout of the day, or at least one workout. The boys have been walking at 5 a.m. barf, but it's, I don't know, probably 9:30. And then we try and do, and then towards the evening, when my husband comes home, we'll do a walk or we'll do either arm workout, abs, legs, something like that. You see there's a lot of really nice, I don't know if we can see it, plantain over here. But we should grab some of that. Pigs love plantain, and I think that's broadleaf plantain, and it's great for them. Chickens love it too. That's one, quote, weed that I don't mind in my yard. So everything's going well so far. Again, had what we call anime food last night, so at the same time that they were cooking that, I tried to teach my children to, I'm going to say multitask. Everybody's like, don't do that. My multitasking means while cook, so they chop up the meat that we're using, put it in a pan. As it's cooking, chop up the other meat, which we bought chicken breast yesterday. Chop up the chicken breast, get it in a bag, get it marinating. So to me, that's doing two things kind of at the same time. It's like when you put a load of, people will say, oh, I don't want to do the laundry yet. I'm going to do this first. Well, if you go ahead and quickly put the stuff in the wash machine, then it's running while you're doing whatever else you want to do. So that's what he did last night. We have chicken wings in the freezer that were on sale. We bought a bunch of bags of chicken wings. And so I think my husband's going to work his magic on those, grill, smoke, do something. I have no idea. I don't really like chicken wings. And then my son last night, while he was making our anime food, chopped up chicken breast, marinated that in teriyaki sauce. So we're going to have chicken anime food tonight for supper. And then when we go back into town, because we are not town people, I think all of us would probably just stay on the farm and never leave if we could figure out a way to make that profitable. And so when somebody goes into town today or tomorrow, even like my husband on the way home from work, then he's going to end up grabbing some hamburger, and we'll have burgers one day this week, and then we'll have taco meat one day this week. And our taco meat, when we make it, I mean, there's a ton of us and we eat a lot, but the taco meat we usually make 5 pounds at a time, and then that's quick and easy leftover lunches for the boys for the rest of the week. It used to be, I wanted to make sure they had something quick and easy for lunches if I wasn't going to be here. I'm here now. I also still rarely cook, only because my time is better spent working or doing other things and having somebody else cook, although I absolutely love it and we'll get back to it someday. Currently, that's not where we're at. So lunch, I think that I would like, we make a sweet potato pizza. So you take a sweet potato and you chop it into thin slices. I'm trying to think if we did parchment paper or if we did foil. I don't think it matters. Put something down, cover your pan. Even just even just spray it with like an olive oil if you don't mind. Put your potatoes slices all over it. I do sprinkle mine with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. Pepperoni on top, cheese on top of that. Bake them in the oven until they're like fork tender. And then when they come out of the oven, I drop just a little bit of sauce on every one of them. Pizza sauce is obviously tomato based, a little more carbs, but it depends on whether it was originally a keto recipe, so it depends on whether or not you care if it's a little more carbs or not. Those are quick, they're easy, and they still give you that pizza feeling, and they're really yummy. So that's lunch. Got supper figured out. Got tomorrow's just kind of coming up meals figured out, and the child that loves to make omelets. My work has given us eggs, thank you. And our child that loves to make omelets has been making 2 or 3 a day, and then send them. He eats one or half of one, depends on how big he makes them. And then he sends the other one with my husband to work so that nobody has to get up way early. And it doesn't take hardly any time longer to make 2 than it does to make 1. So that is where we're at on all of that stuff. And then now today we've just got to do a lot of, I'm going to say, paperwork type stuff. Homekeeping, as of setting some goals, making some plans, readjusting our budget because of course the car insurance went through the roof. And that's what today looks like. A little bit of a chill day. I will go over and sew some more because I'm a project completion kind of girl, and I had some things that I started yesterday that I got about halfway through, and then I need to finish the zippers and get the rest of the way through them so I can get those things off my table and then start on something new.